Bob Talks. So we got 10 Talks and we got Bob Talks. The various places I find myself in these days. So today it is on, well, there's a bunch. I've actually kind of had a hard time deciding because so many. Okay, so I'm back. Had a visitor. So yeah, Bob Talks. And this one today is I'm gonna pick. I've had a bunch today, so I'm gonna pick this one. And this one is on people feeling alienated. You know, um, people feeling like they've been alienated. Like, because of things you said about me, I feel uncomfortable. You said this thing about me, I feel uncomfortable. I don't want to be around those people because you made me feel uncomfortable. I don't want to be around this situation now because you made me feel uncomfortable. So you gotta ask yourself, if you're wanting to, you gotta ask yourself, how are you making them feel uncomfortable? And there's a lot to that because part of it is you have to first understand that you can't make anyone do anything. You can't make them feel anything. You can't make them do things unless you're physically forcing them. But you can't make somebody make a choice. They have to choose. So you can't make them. They can deny it. So once you understand that, then you realize that you don't get to choose how people feel because that's their choice also based on their perspective and their view of life. So if you understand that and you understand that you can't make someone choose their feelings, then you can't make someone feel a certain way. So if you can't make them feel a certain way, then them saying, you make me feel this way. Well, you can't make them feel that way. So that's first. Secondly, the second thing would be, is it just your behavior? Are you kind of a dick to be around? Are you hard to be around? Are you saying things that are mean and hateful in a way that, is offensive? Like, literally, like, oh, I don't want to be around that kind of person. Not like you speak truths, and I don't like them. So if you're in a relationship with people and there's situations that come up and you're bringing up people's behavior, if you're like, hey, this behavior isn't acceptable to me, and this way you did isn't acceptable to me, or I don't want to live with this set of behaviors or habits or whatever it is, and there's an accusation of them alienating you for saying you don't want said behaviors or you don't want to be part of that, and somebody heard it, you have to ask yourself, is that alienation or is that just you speaking a truth and putting up boundaries for yourself? And if they're projecting you on this onto you, that you alienate them and you make them feel certain ways, then they're projecting their feelings on you. They're projecting how they feel. And they're not clear about the fact that you can't make them do anything. But if you're clear about it, you can keep your cool, you can control your feelings and emotions and keep your cool. But if you're not clear about it, you're going to start projecting how you feel also onto them. So if somebody's telling you, you make me feel this way, you might want to check the company you hang with, the people you choose to engage with, and the relationships you have, because there's some lack of clarity there. So I'd want to clarify that, or change the dynamics or parameters, or have some conversations within that relationship, because we can't make people do anything unless we're physically holding them and physically doing something. You know, you can physically inflict on people, but you always have a choice. Unless it's a physical restraint. You know, sometimes you can't physically move yourself, but you have a choice on how you respond to said physical restraint. So you always have a choice. And when we're talking about feelings, you have every choice. They're all yours. 100%. Peace. Love. See ya.